the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He makes the grab. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Close to the tight end. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, that ball got out in a hurry on that quick slant, but sitting back in zone defense, good job of recognizing the ball coming out of the quarterback's hand and knocking it away.
2nd down play coming up. And they'll give it to the back. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got room to run. He's in the clear. He'll carry his steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice 1st down.
And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Bringing pressure. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. On the move now. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Offense operating from the pistol.
pistol.
Handoff to the back. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he...
Here he goes. Well down, but it's enough to convert on third down and send him up first and goal at the 10.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
There's the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught near the goal line. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The Bruins will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looks right for a quick completion, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. The Bruins will have to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. Handoff in a single back formation. As the first down is still going. Tackle made out at the 24-yard line. Nice ball.
Good tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have got to be watching this game and being very proud.
The short completion of the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Hurricanes. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back out on the field. And the runner takes off to his right. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just in 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking deep to the right side. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to put the offense to football at the 42.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Here comes a handoff. First down, looking for more now. And tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing it.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That completion makes it 2nd and short. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Press coverage now from the secondary. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out and keep him to a short gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He steps out of bounds, no gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Add 6 more points to the total. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the UCLA offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark. And the Bruins will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Bruins are going to cash in here in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
You know, I would have break after this sack that they'd given up. But here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Bruins. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They trail now by 10, 17-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Miami, 17. UCLA, 7.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. On third down, it's a handoff. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The Hurricanes with 1st and 10 here. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
And the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Will not be brought down. Touchdown, Miami. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he knocks through the PAT.
24, UCLA, 7.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Finds his man. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw yet again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, UCLA.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
UCLA 14.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
1st down, looking to throw the football. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
He's going to pull it down and run. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll run the option. He shreds the tackle. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And the Bruins will crank up the tempo. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing in the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Oh, and they've got him for a sack. He could not make something happen before the break here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Pressure is coming. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And this time it's complete. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks like he's going to run it. Caught over the middle. It's Higgins. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. The Bruins will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Defense showing blitz here. In the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Has a pass to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. And the route is on. Oh, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Well, now that we're in this second half, Chris, you're limited on how many possessions you can get to get back into this game. And I think they needed to get something to get them going. Now you steal back some momentum. Let's see what they can do with this.
On the move now. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. And the ball rolls out of bounds. The fumble results in a huge loss.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
That's caught. It's Higgins. And he'll be brought down. The Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. And the Bruins will have 1st and 10 here.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Grab behind the line. It's Higgins. Points from the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. A great catch and run for 6. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Ball handed off. 1st down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And they hand it off to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. After RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
He hands it off from the gun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Heading left after the handoff. He breaks free. Both areas steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Here's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught quickly. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. Very dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain on the pitch and catch. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
UCLA, 27.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Bruins come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, UCLA. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Makes the catch downfield.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
First down here for this offense. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll go with the ground game. The running back takes the handoff.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
And the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense. And this time, they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And there's the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. He hands it to the back. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
On this drive, they converted twice on third down. They need 6 yards here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. He was successful last time out. This attempt was from 42 yards away. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.